The next stop is On the Radar Radio.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Yeah. Yes, sir, baby. On the Radar Radio. Yo, special guest in the building. Pote, baby, in the building. My guy. Welcome to the show.
I'm glad to be here, man. It's your main man, P-O-T-E. Pote, baby, representing the 912. Don't never disrespect it, never neglect it, because I'm always going to rep it. What we talking about today, Gabe?
Damn, can I do my thing, then?
My fault.
No. I like that, but I got my own, too. Yes, sir, it's Mr. Gabe. Oh, no, it's Mr. On the Radar Radio, a.k.a. Gabe P, a.k.a. Mr. Step In, Step Out. Don't get stepped on. Word to my brother, Hood Fly Mike, On the Radar Radio, Pound 5.1. Pote, baby, in the fucking building. We here.
So
like that. See, you gotta do your shit. I gotta do my shit.
You tried to extend past what I just did. We competing right now?
Yeah. I can't rap, so this is all I got.
All right. That's fair. That's fair. I fuck with that.
Welcome to the show, man.
No, I'm glad to be here. This is tight. I've been looking at y'all whole production while I've been here because this shit is fly.
Thank you, bro. I'm excited to have you. Congrats on the tour.
Thank you.
I know we fresh off that, but we have a very pressing matter to talk about before we talk about anything music related, man.
What's up?
Why they want to make Rush Hour 4?
I want to say it's fan service, but they said the same thing about number 3, and that didn't service me as a fan.
Right.
Shit was ass. But if they do number 4 and it's proper, I just need it to be as racist as possible for it to be good. Cause I can't do cookie cutter comedy with my favorite characters.
Right.
Yeah.
You saw how stressed your PR guy? He just walked in and he's like, wait, you said what? It's okay, Ryan. It's Rush Hour. This is fine. We can say this, okay? If you've seen Rush Hour 1 and 2, you understand.
You understand. Ryan is always stressed though, but he work hard.
He does work hard. Extremely hard. If they don't got the return of Kung Fu Kenny in that, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
That'd be hard. That'd be tight if I see Don Cheadle in Rush Hour again.
That's what I'm saying.
That'd be fire.
You know what it is? Just the way the Rush Hour 3 starts off with Chris Tucker pulling over the 2 girls on the highway. I'm like, okay, they're going for sexual comedy. I'm like, this isn't funny.
It ain't really do nothing for me. Neither did Bad Boys 3 though.
Oh.
None of the third installments for some of my favorite buddy cop movies ain't really hit for me.
Why didn't Bad Boys 3 do it for you?
So one of them niggas needed to actually die, and it didn't happen. For those who haven't seen it, I'm sorry, just a spoiler alert. Will Smith get hit in a drive-by, but he wake up a week later and he's in full form, I Am Legend mode. And then I feel like he should have died for me to really love the movie. To let me know this shit is about to end. And he has a son in the third one.
See, I didn't watch the third one because for the same reason that we was just talking about Rush Hour 3, I kept seeing the trailers for the third one. I was like, the trailers aren't doing it for me.
Yeah.
So I feel like the movie itself isn't gonna do it for me either. I was like, I love the first 2 so much. I'm like,
It didn't really do it for me. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna watch it regardless though.
Right. No, it's just because I saw you tweeting about it. I'm like, yo, we need to talk about.
Because people be trying to act like number 3 was hard, and it was not. That shit wasn't. It's like saying Spider-Man 3 was hard. It's not.
It's not. It's watchable.
It's watchable if you just in dire need to watch something.
Yeah.
But it ain't nah, it's boo-boo.
I'm not going out of my way to be like, yo, you know what I really want to watch tonight? Rush Hour 3 or Spider-Man 3.
You watching it by yourself, or you telling the friends to come by and let's watch a bad movie?
Right. That's the only way you can do it.
Obviously.
You got to turn it into a drinking game or some shit.
Yeah.
You know what else I peeped that you liked? You were talking about Skate, or you retweeted something about Skate.
I love Skate. I love all the Skate games from 2 to whatever number 4 is going to be. I feel like number 4 is going to be
You
cool.
like 3? I didn't like 3.
I loved it. It's the Grand Theft Auto of skating.
Okay.
That's exactly what it feels like.
I couldn't get into 3. I kept playing 2. I'm not gonna lie.
No, 2 is my favorite. It's the most gritty, and even though I'm not even a skater, but when I see skating, that's what in my mind, that's how it's supposed to look. Not all
Tony Hawk-esque games. Those games are a suspension of disbelief, where it's they're not doing these type of tricks.
Hell no, you can't decide to suspend into the air and that you're going to do a quadruple quick flip while coming down and then come down on the manual and then grind a 50-50. Yeah, that's niggas don't do that. That's not a real thing.
No,
but with Skate, I love Skate though, and I'm trying to manifest this. I want to get a character in Skate 4. I don't care if it's a little cameo, if they just need a nigga to be the nigga in the back. I do that with the SoundCloud hoodie on.
Would you settle for being on the soundtrack?
Hell yeah.
Okay, cool.
I settle for being on any soundtrack. Ain't too many niggas where I'm from that made it on the soundtrack.
Right.
You feel me? Unless you like Big Boy. You feel me? And it's been a long time, it's just a lot of opportunities out there, and I feel like if I was able to get it, I'd be more than appreciative.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Have you seen the videos for Skate 4? Like the little
alpha,
like the alpha footage.
a little demo test.
Yeah.
It looked alright. It looked like Skate 3 Part 2.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like.
Well, you could actually play with your friends now.
Yeah.
You can actually do more of the co-op shit, which I'm excited for.
Yeah, but my friends so tapped in on Warzone, they don't even want to play like regular shit no more. Like
What? Not even if Skate 4 came out?
nah, man. They so goddamn. What's the nigga that made Transformers? Michael Bay.
Michael Bay.
They so Michael Bay'd up. All they want to see is shit explode. They don't want to do no regular shit. So I'm probably still gonna be doing it dolo.
But you could join, because me and my friends, we all getting Skate. We already agree. We're all getting Skate 4.
You gonna let me be part of your crew?
Yeah, you come skate with us. I fuck with you, bro.
That's tight. That's tight. I fuck with that.
I can't let somebody skate. I can't let somebody play Skate alone. I feel like the Skate 3 didn't have co-op like that, right?
No, for real. I mean, you had online co-op that you could do that, but not like
Good proper co-op.
yeah, not proper co-op.
Well, this is like a proper co-op
Yeah.
game. Is like I feel like you gotta play it with somebody else,
Yeah.
especially if you from that era of like the skate games. It's like
Yeah,
you
man.
know, like I mean the Tony Hawk games with the co-op that was cool, but it was mostly like you're competing against each other.
Yeah.
It's not so much like
trick for trick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's
Skill
not so much
challenge.
like it's not like we could just go skate around an open world and have fun. It's more
Exactly.
like we're competing. So like I feel like when this comes out,
Nah, that's gonna be tight.
I hope it changes like the narrative behind those type of games, and also I hope that they don't do like the whole like I don't want to skate for battle pass. All right, like if I open up Skate 4 and they're like, oh, it's free to play, I'm gonna be like, no, like take $60, take $70 now, take my $70.
Take your 70.
Get everything got to be in the fucking game already, and then I don't know if they add I don't know Tony Hawk later on, and like they're like, oh, you got to pay money for Tony Hawk.
That
you know
would
what
be
I'm saying?
tight to put Tony in the
skate game?
in the skate universe. Cause I used to play Fight Night a lot, and then
Yeah.
it's only Mayweather is only in one game for the Fight Nights, and that's number 2. And I wish he was in the later versions too, but he ain't in none of them. So it'd be tight to see something like that with Tony Hawk.
Right, but I don't want microtransactions. I don't want none of that shit like in my skate game.
I mean, I don't ever pay none of that shit. I be grinding it out. Same thing with 2K. Like niggas be calling me lame because when I do my player, I don't. As soon as I buy it, spend $85 on upgrades and then go to the fucking park to go play with everybody. I play the actual season for like 4 seasons to get my player to the shit that I wanted to. And then by the time I'm 4 seasons in, they'd have made a whole new 2K every time.
Right. And that's Rob's laughing, but that's my thing too.
Yeah, I made a
Because
whole
I
new
don't even
2K.
play 2K anymore for that exact reason. I'm like, what you just said is like, all right, so you pay $70 for 2K, right? For the base game.
Yeah.
But then if you one of them, if you one of those type of people, you pay the $90 or $100 for like the game with the little extra VC, and then on top of that, you dropping another $50 to $100 on VC. You spend $200 on a game you gonna throw out in a year from now.
Oh God.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you know they're gonna make a new one every single year.
Right. And it's not like, and I'm gonna compare it to like Warzone and Fortnite real quick. At least with those games are always like the same game. It's
Yeah, they just
ongoing.
keep
Year.
applying more stuff to it.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like when you pay stuff in those games, it's cool because that stuff's gonna continue to roll over for, you know, you hope forever as long as the game exists.
As long as the game exists and the servers is up, you can just keep playing it.
But 2K, it's like in a year from now, they're like, all right, well, you know, remember that $150 in VC you spent last year?
You gotta do it again.
You got that shit gone.
You gotta do it again with a whole nother game.
Unless you want to be that guy in like 2028 playing 2K18 still. It's like
I be doing that shit. I be playing 2K. What year we in now? 2K23, 22?
Yeah, be 23.
I still be playing 2K20, 2K20 and 2K18.
2K12 was like my favorite, I think.
Really?
I think 12. Was it 12? That was the one I used to play.
I like 12. I just don't like how boosted LeBron was.
LeBron was OD in that.
He was old because he was in Miami. He gained like another 100 pounds and started just running through niggas like a running back.
Which one was the cover that had Kevin Durant and it was 3 covers? It was
15?
That wasn't 15. I was 19. Yeah, that might have been it actually. It was 12 and 15. I think were the ones that I liked.
How old are you now?
I'm 26.
That's tight.
How old are you?
I'm 25.
Oh yeah.
I thought you was about like every time I see like niggas in the media space, I be thinking, oh, they like grown. Like
Nah.
you like 34.
Hell no.
You-
Hell no. Hell, I got that a lot. That people be like, "Oh, you 26? Oh, that bet."
yeah, that's tight. Damn, I thought you was way older.
No.
That's
No,
tight.
I'm not. I'm. It's a beard. It's the gray hairs that I get from
Yeah, I'm
all
about
the
to-
artists who sit on my couch who stress me out. And like, look, like, your manager nodded his head. He's like, "Yep, you got some grays too, my boy."
What do you feel
No, he
like?
said,
Nah, I ain't got nothing.
What were you gonna say?
What do you feel like was some of your favorite interviews on here?
My favorite interviews on here? Glorilla.
Damn.
Glorilla.
Is she short in person? Like
Average height.
average height?
Average height, right? What'd you say?
5'3"?
Huh? Stop it. No, we're not allowed to talk about that interview. G Herbo.
Okay.
I'll tell you about the interview that he just whispered to me that never came out that we're not allowed to talk about. But that was one of my favorite interviews, but it was never allowed to come out.
Damn.
He laughing because he knows too. G Herbo. Who else was Pote Baby?
Hey.
Who else did I really like recently? I haven't put this out yet because I have to do mad edits for it and I'm just mad lazy. But I have like an 1.5 hour long interview with Gashi. And it's like super unhinged, right? Damn. Like really unhinged, but they're making me edit out mad shit from it. I don't think they're ever gonna see this. I hope they don't see this. But like I've had it. We recorded it 2 months ago, and I sent it to them like about a month ago. But they sent me like 20 edits for it, and I was like looking at those edits, and like when you look at something, you're like, I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at with it. Like I'm like I don't want to edit this, like because it's like it's so perfect as is.
Right.
That I feel like editing.
You're doing it a disservice if you cut anything out.
Right.
I feel.
But I get it though, because there's certain things that's like you got to take out. But but that one. What else? Yo, what else would you say that I really? You've been here for all of them, so it's like. Freddie Gibbs was really good too. I want
to meet Freddie.
Freddie Gibbs is.
People always say I look like a short version of Freddie Gibbs.
I see it.
I don't like the way you just like examine my whole face. Like,
it was like what? I guess like with the mustache and beard combo, it kind of lines up.
That's cool, man.
Do you get that on Twitter?
Man, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. They say I look like 3 niggas. A mini Freddie Gibbs, a dude named Winston from a show called New Girl or something like that.
I've never seen New Girl.
And then it's like one more guy they say I look like.
Who? You don't know?
No, he's from out here. His name Piff Marty.
Piff Marty, okay.
Yeah.
Why are you laughing, Cal?
I met him in Miami at Art Basel.
Okay.
Yeah, I was walking around the corner. I just got done doing this interview with the Therapy Gecko. And he was just,
shout out Therapy
Gecko.
Funny as fuck.
Super tight. And bro was just walking around. I think he was on the phone or something. And then I walked up to him and he was like, "Yo, you Pote?" I was like, "Yeah, man. You know they be saying we look alike." He was like, "Yeah, I kind of see it." He's taller than me though. I didn't realize that.
Really?
Yeah, he's taller than me by like a couple inches. It's not like a outrageous height difference, but like a couple inches. He taller.
Since you said Therapy Gecko, I just remembered another Young Gravy.
Oh wow,
Young Gravy, that's why I went on my YouTube page. Oh, and Bobby Shmurda. No. RX's interview was good, but it's not like top like my favorites of all time. Bobby Shmurda's is one of my favorites of all time because Bobby Shmurda was just unhinged for like 40 minutes. He was like breaking my set. He was talking crazy, and I got to put out the whole thing as recorded.
For him to be as booked as long as he was, and for him to come out and still have that same like high spirit and energy, I think that shit is tight.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say I did have to take one part out of Bobby's interview, but that's because we played Burna Boy and he got sturdy to Burna Boy, and they copyrighted my video because I was playing Burna Boy.
Was it the last song?
No, it was Plenty. It was Plenty.
Okay.
Because that was the one that was hot when we did the interview.
Yeah.
Last was still hot, but Plenty was when that one was on the rise. But what were you saying? My bad.
Damn, that's tight. Nah, I was just saying like, cause a lot of niggas when they come out like they don't be the same no more. Like they don't like life be feeling like dull and gray when they get out, cause you feel like their whole mindset change and shit. But like seeing Bobby like come out and he's still like smiling and like dancing and shit, that shit is tight. I really fuck with that.
That shit is tight. I gotta ask, why is your name like Make Fergie Proud on?
That's what we do it for. I'm here to make Fergie proud at all times. Like that's my I say it all the time and niggas be like looking at me like I'm bugging. My top 5 artists, she's in my number 1 for Fergie.
Why is Fergie your number 1?
Her debut album came out 2 days after my birthday.
Okay.
My mom had got her new car. It was a Dodge Caliber at the time, super small thing. And we loved the Black Eyed Peas like in general. So once the debut came out for Fergie, that's the first album we put in there, and that shit is the stat stuffer album. You got Fergalicious, London Bridge, Glamorous, Big Girls Don't Cry, the Makeup Song. All that shit is on one album. That shit's like Give Rich or Die Trying for White Girls. I swear to God. That shit got all the joints on there. You don't need no other album after that from her. That's the one.
Yo, Fergie's debut album. You calling Fergie's debut album the Get Rich or Die Trying for White Girls is fucking hilarious.
I swear to God.
Because you're So right.
I swear to God, that is the karaoke. Like that shit is platinum in karaoke. No matter where you go, Fergie just drop. They run into the stage to grab the mic and sing that shit. I promise you.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But yeah, you just trying to make Fergie proud.
Make Fergie proud.
I love Fergie.
But so we were talking a little bit at the beginning. So you just got off tour with Earth Gang. Right?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you, bro.
How was tour?
It was hot. Very hot, like in temperature, because we did the whole southern region. They was already touring, like, because they tour year round.
Yeah.
They do festival runs, whole shit. But Zeke from Since the 80s, he helped put the play together. And yeah, man, we did Texas all the way to Florida. And it was tight. They got a super cool fan base. Mike Dimes, who was the other opener on that show, super tight, super good energy. It was tight. It was mind opening for me because I'm from a small town, but I done traveled around America, but I ain't never like traveled to just do rap shit. You feel me? And doing that with my crew, Clubhouse, and it was a vibe, man. It was fun.
That's fire. Do you have a favorite moment for tour?
It was either Austin, Texas. No, it was Austin, Texas. That was when we did what's the name of that venue? Emos. They had a sold-out show. They had a lot of sold-out shows. But Emos, it was all standing room. And at the end of my set, I always tell people to put their cell phone lights up. It was so many people, like, and so many lights, I couldn't even see the arms that was waving them. And that shit made me, like, tear up once we got back to the RV. That shit was a really cool moment.
That's fire.
That and, because for people who do get a chance to perform, like, the audience members always just yelling out random shit. Some kid in the front asked me to give them my shoes. He said, "Yo, give me your shoes." I said, "I'm gonna think about it." I'm gonna think about it. After the set was done, I went out to the front row to dap everybody up and get my recap moment on. And then the kid was still like, "Yo, you gonna give me your shoes?" I got a videographer behind me. I can't be an asshole on my first like opening like tour. Like, fuck it, I'm gonna give him my shoes. That same kid came to the merch, cause we didn't have a table that night. We had the RV.
Okay.
They came back to the RV and he asked me to sign the shoes. And I'm like, damn boy, niggas got audacity. How you gonna take my shoes? How you gonna take my shoes and make me sign them? But on the flip side, his dad bought like hella merch.
Okay.
Like Texas sold us out of merch in general.
That's good though.
So that was it was tight. I still want them shoes though.
What were they?
It was Air Force Ones with the green bandana on the Nike swoosh. Damn. He can't even fit them shits, man. But it was cool though. It was tight. I think that was one of my favorite experiences. That and Dallas.
What was in Dallas?
Dallas my first time pulling like some rapper shit. I was like, so it was a girl in the crowd.
I knew this is where this was going.
It was a girl in the crowd. Real nice body, banging. She was already following me on Instagram. And I DM'd her after the show, like, hey, we in Dallas. I don't really know like what y'all do out here. Like what's some moves I could go to. She sent me a list of shit. In my mind, I'm like, man, I ain't about to go to none of that shit. I know what I'm here for. She sent me a list. I was like, okay, cool. You gonna pull up? She was like, oh, I didn't know you was trying to like link. I'm like, yeah. I was like, all right, so cool. Scratch everything on the list. We got a pool on the rooftop of the hotel we staying at. How about you just come to that? She was like, oh, for real? I was like, yeah. I'm gonna have my security meet you at the front.
Yo, come on.
I'm gonna have my security meet you at the front. They gonna verify, I gotta move safe out here. My boy B-Nut, who is also the driver and one of my best friends, he pretended to be security. He put on a black tee, some black pants, some black shoes, like, all right, I got you, bro. He went down to the lobby, got her up, got a picture of her in the ID. For niggas, like, I think niggas should actually do this, though. Like,
yeah,
for like real precaution, y'all niggas should actually do this. It was actually tight. Got the picture of her next to her ID. I'm like, okay, cool. She actually do got a nice face. It's hard to tell on Instagram sometimes. She come up the elevator. I'm sitting at the edge of the pool with some shades on. I'm looking like I'm looking like Diddy in that one bathtub photo where he just rubbing on a girl's leg. I'm just chilling. She come up, walk up. I come to the edge of the pool. I'm like, hey, you gonna get in? She was like, yeah. She started taking off her shit. She took off her shirt, sweatpants. I didn't know Dallas had body like that. Like, she was short, but she was cornbread fed.
Hold on. You in Texas, my boy.
I ain't never been, like, for real. You feel me? Like, I done rode through Texas, but I ain't never, like I said, a lot of this tour was, like, my first time doing, like, rap shit.
Yeah.
She got out of the shirt and sweatpants, got in the pool. I was like, man, I'm a rapper now. Like, this is tight. I ain't hit her no shit like that, but I just knowing that I could do that, that was tight. As an opener of the second opener, whoo, I can't wait till I headline, boy. It's gonna be fun.
Yo, I don't know if you know this, bro, but Texas is where it's at. Shout out to all my people in Houston. You know who you are.
Shout out to Texas, man. Surprising, it was a lot of people from Savannah in Texas.
That's fire.
It was a lot.
So you got family down there too, a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not actual family.
Yeah,
but you know what I mean?
yeah.
Family.
Yeah. No, that was tight. Yeah, man, it was nice, man. Everybody come to the merch table, especially if they was from Savannah, and be like, yo, we from the 912.
Yeah.
What they do? I'm like, damn, y'all niggas be moving around. That's crazy. That's tight.
So I'm gonna ask you this: how you gonna shoot your shot at Lola Brooke?
I'm working on it, man. I was just about to ask you about Lola. I love Lola Brooke.
Cause you know that's my friend, right?
For real?
Yeah.
Hey, well, yeah, I love
That's like my that ain't no just rap shit. That's like my friend.
No rap shit. I love Lola Brooke. I swear to God. I love her voice. I love how tall is she for real? Like 5'1"?
Short.
She's short.
Shorter than that.
She's shorter than that. For her to have like
4'11".
4'11", for her to have that
like, I
much,
don't want to say it wrong. Sorry, Lola.
for her to have that much like energy, like about her when she like rap and in that mode, like I like that. Cause I feel like on the flip side, she might actually be a girly girl, but she be doing like the aggressive shit, and I fuck with.
She the one.
I love her. It's a couple ones in rap that I fuck with, but Lola Brooke, yeah. If that, I think I tweeted it. I said
That's why I brought it up.
if I was to fuck with a rapper. If I was to fuck with a rapper,
that's exactly why I brought it
it'd
up.
be Lola Brooke.
I brought that
and
shit
she's
up.
mad talented, for real.
She's the one. I've been trying to tell people she's been the one for 2 years now, and now she's finally getting. What you know.
I'm glad she getting it, man. That shit is. I love Lola Brooke. She hard.
Lola, I'm gonna send this to her. Don't worry, I got you, Lola.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? Look, you got fans all the way down in Georgia, and also people want to holler at you in Georgia. But you know, do you, sis? They're not ready for they're not with that New York energy.
Do you? I ain't pressing it, baby. Do you? You feel me? I'm out here. Wait till the album drop, then we can make this make sense. Cause right now I ain't where you at right now. But when the album drop, oh yeah. when the album drop, yeah, we can make this make sense. Cause it ain't gonna make sense right now.
Why it don't make sense right now?
Oh nah, she up there.
You gotta get first line. You gotta
Yeah,
get that line.
let me really get my foot in the door before I try and act like I'm on that level where I ain't there yet.
You be doing the Pote days in Georgia, right?
Indeed. We just
Every year.
Every year we just had our third Pote day.
What do you do during Pote day?
So it's a free weekend. It's basically a weekend to just celebrate the city.
Okay.
Because the nickname of where I'm from is called the Seaport, but because of our accent, it comes off as Pote. So it's really just Savannah Day, and I'm Savannah baby.
Yeah.
You feel me? So yeah, we had this past one. We had my first homecoming show. I ain't never really did a show in Savannah. I ain't never feel like, well, we as a team never felt like we was at the right place in my career for it to like have the turnout that we wanted to have.
Right.
But this year, like with the run that we've been having with the tour, everyone loving the projects, you know, shit just been lining up the right way. And we had my homecoming show. We let the city choose the openers, all local acts. We let them choose all the openers. We had over damn near 1,000 votes just running. We had that on the first night. And then we had the most important day of the weekend, in my opinion, the educational and informational workshops. That's on the very next day. Because I feel like a lot of the crime that happens in a lot of cities is because people don't know they can do other things.
Yep.
So we try and make an impact and try and change that by showing people other things that they can do, whether it's entertainment, fashion, whatever.
Business.
Business.
Like that, yeah.
Feel me? Just other avenues to like do what you can do. Because a lot, even with people not knowing that there's other things they could do, for the people that do have something that they know that they want to do, they don't know how to go about doing those things. So it bring them back to square one and now they just robbing niggas.
Right.
You feel me? So yeah, we had that on the second day, and on the third day, we just have a block party. That way, it ain't none of the deep shit. It ain't none of the people could just come through, kick it, and not worry about no bullshit. We had sponsors every single year. This past year, we had LRG,
Nice.
Liquid Death, the water company.
Yep. That looks like beer. Yep.
Yeah, that looks like beer. Kids be getting their ass whooped because they be like buying it, and then parents be thinking it's actual beer.
Yeah, I imagine.
So they
Yeah.
get their ass whooped. Liquid Death. We had Vans.
Nice.
Vans. We've been giving out shoes for the past couple of years. The year before this year, we had Reebok, and we gave out like 100 pairs to the youth. This year, we had 150 pairs of Vans, and then SoundCloud.
Oh yeah.
SoundCloud was also like a big partner with this year. And this shit was a great turnout. Every link to all the events was RSVP'd out like within basically 2 weeks of promo. Like, It was tight. Great turnout.
Tough. So do you drop a Pote day every year now, like the project?
I don't know. That's what we've been debating on, me and my partner Donnie. Because I don't know if I want to be into the sequel game. But if there's a way that I can, the more the day and the actual day Pote day levels up and I level up, then I feel like we can make the Pote day projects level up too. Whether it's if I could figure out a way to level it up as well with the actual day, then I feel like it might be cool to like, cause we gonna have like artists come headline and shit. Like we thinking about 2 Chainz, Arlen and shit like that. If we could possibly like as the years pass, get the people that's headlining to feature on the project, I feel like that'd be tight.
It's a way to like kind of synchronize everything.
Yeah,
Cool.
I feel like that'd be cool.
I like that.
Yeah, and we I think this week we dropped the live album of the last Pote Day. Yeah, like we
Go
did.
check that out.
Yeah, go check that out. You feel me? SoundCloud, any DSPs. It's called One Night in Savannah. It's the live recap of my homecoming show. The proclamation audio, all that shit is there. The actual crowd, all that shit.
Love a good live album.
Come on, man. I'm trying to, implement like real music and what I got going on for the next couple of years of my music, man.
Tough. So what's next for you?
The album, but mainly like my first single off the album is gonna be coming out in a couple months called Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. All my niggas came with me. Yeah. Hallelujah.
It's a bar off that. That's a bar off the song.
Yeah, that's the first 2 lines of the hook. Hallelujah. All my niggas came with me.
There you go. You got one part of the first single off the album. So the album's coming out by the summertime, probably.
Summer fall.
Okay.
Yeah, summer fall. If anything, it might replace what could have been, as far as like scheduled time release wise, it could have been the next Pote Day. It might just be the debut album. We might drop Grass is Greener on the next actual Pote Day.
Gotcha. Grass is Greener. That's the album.
That's the name of the album. Grass is Greener.
Can't wait, man.
Nah, it's gonna be tight. Executive produced by Needles. We got Justice League beats on this motherfucker.
There you go.
This shit is fire, man. It's tight. No matter what the motherfucker Swink made this on this motherfucker. Everybody is like on their 1s and 2s with this album.
Word. Well, I'm excited, man. Congratulations on everything.
Thank you, man.
We look forward to the debut album, Grass is Greener, coming out soon.
Very
Until
soon.
then, you go get that live Pote Day 2 album. You know what I'm saying? A Night in Savannah.
One Night in Savannah.
One Night in Savannah. Go get all the projects out now. You know, Pote Day 2's out right now. You could go fuck with that.
Yeah.
The freestyle's out now. Go run that up.
Yeah.
Before we get out of here, though, let the people know where they can follow you at. Anything else you want to let the fans know? Now is the time to do it. This camera right here.
You can find me on Instagram, POTEBABYS. You can find me on Twitter, POTEBABY. You can find me on any digital streaming platforms, POTEBABY. 2 words. It takes 2 seconds to not be a bitch. That's it. It takes 2 seconds to search a name, click it, and then give it a listen. You feel me? I try to tell everybody before I, leave off these platforms, build, never beg. Same way On the Radar is doing. They building and they not begging. You feel me? They work collaboratively with people, whether they know them or don't know them. You feel me? They try to spread good energy and spread all this green.
There you go. We make history.
We make history in this motherfucker. Lola Brooke, I love you.
Shout out my sis. Well, make sure you go follow him. Go run up all those projects out now. Like I said, that freestyle out now. Go show him some love. Go show him some support. Love is free. Support is free. But y'all already knew that. Till next time, Pote Baby on the Radar, Savannah, Georgia. We in the building.
Come on.
Love.
Appreciate you, bro.